Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of April 13th, guys. How are you doing? I know so many of us are feeling the contention. We're having a lot of physical symptoms. Whatever you believe in, not just the energy. I'm not talking about the virus. I'm talking about the collective energy. I'm talking about 5G. I'm talking about all of it, guys. So much is happening. So, especially for my gorgeous water signs, guys, extremely empathic, extremely sensitive. Please be doing the inner work. And when I say the inner work, grounding, cleansing, clearing, cutting, mantras, raising the vibrational frequency, it's important for all of us, but especially for anybody with a lot of dominant water in their charts. It can feel a little overwhelming and even causing nausea, a lot of anxiety and panic attacks. So do your best to ground it out. Be outside if possible. Take those sea salt baths. Do that toning, healing, energy, frequency healing. You can do that with gongs, mantras, singing bowls. Find it online. Guys, it's free. But just make sure you're doing that and to disengage and to release it, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Now, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three of them. And if this is your first time watching, I hope this serves you. And if it does, please like, subscribe, comment down below, guys. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help. All right, Pisces, let's just take a deep breath in. Get out all that shaky, anxious energy. And of course, when I'm looking for this week, guys, understand I'm not just looking what's happening for Pisces. Because, yeah, regardless if we're in quarantine, life keeps moving. Things are still moving. We need to move with it. But this is also what guidance, the energy of Pisces is being called upon. Guys, we all incarnated at this time for this very pivotal role in human history, this ascension process. And if you're watching me, then you're no stranger to this subject matter. So just this is a bigger kind of call. So just FYI, this is the kind of intention that I'm holding when I'm pulling your cards. Okay? All right, let's get started. Loving guidance for the energy of Pisces for the week of April 13th. One more. Whoa, thank you. Okay. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Coins, the Chariot, Knight of Wands, the Solution card, Seven of Cups, Two of Wands. Guys, theme this week, Pisces, is not a time, and I'm just going to speak plain, it's not a time to be passive. It's not a time to sit on our ass. It's definitely a time to get moving and making some decisions, but in a good way. I mean, making decisions is always good, right? Because we're trying to move in a particular direction. But Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, right out the gate, Pisces, they're telling you, my loves, if you're going to surround yourself with anybody this week, it needs to be one or just a few people that really reflect back to you your dominant feeling. If you feel inside of yourself that something's off or wrong, or you have a certain viewpoint or impetus to change or to grow, this is not the time to surround yourselves with naysayers, negative people with lower vibrations. No, I'm not talking anything negative about them. Just saying it's better to be alone and work through this than to be around people that are pushing against this energy, this feeling. The Page of Cups is about being with someone or people who are intuitive, in tune with you, understand the same desire, call, change, whatever it is, because you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is boom, tunnel vision, diligent, making decisions, going for it. Out of all of them, he's extremely logical. You have two knights here, the sword and the wand. So they're saying, be logical, focus, move. You might not have all the answers. You might not even know exactly where you're headed. You just need to know you got to get going. There's something inside of you that's calling to you. It's a gut feeling. It's a passionate feeling. And it might be coming to you in the form of an idea. And you're just moving towards that idea. You don't know how it's going to, the bigger picture is going to completely unfold. Nobody really does. But they're saying it's time to move quickly. I don't know, Pisces, that maybe you've been taking the past couple of weeks to really sit down and think, but the time for thinking and mulling and overanalyzing is done. And now it's time to focus, choose logic over emotion, and get going. Page of Coins, there is so much to learn. And there is so much to grow on. Now, this is not saying, oh, when I'm ready, then I'll do it. By the way, no one's ever perfectly ready. No, this is the card of learning on the job. When you have the Page of Coins, this is like, yes, you are growing, and there's things that you're going to learn and expand on, but you're going to learn and expand by taking that opportunity and learning on the road. This is like a learning on the job. Reminds me of the internship card. But this is about you staying committed to some kind of forward-thinking thought. This can be career-driven. This can be the job you have, because you have the Chariot here. But this is anything that you feel very determined and focused upon. This can be a vision, a product, a service, a business, an idea, um, a creative venture. It doesn't matter. But it's time to get going. When you have the Chariot, it's forward and up. You must be determined. You must be self-controlled. So those moments when you're like, I'm going to take a lunch break, and it turns into a 3-hour Netflix binge, that is not self-control. It's advanced when you're moving in this field, Pisces, whatever it is. Maybe you're creative. Maybe you draw. Maybe you write. Maybe you give services. Maybe you teach meditations. I don't know. But this week, trial and error. You might be like, I'm not ready to write that book or record that thing or teach that class. Well, guess what, babe? Nobody ever, you don't really know until you do it. Like Yogi Bhajan says, if you want to master something, you must teach it. And when I say teach, you don't have to do it in the regular form, but you must take a lead in something. You must try it out, and you're going to learn and grow. It's a very hands-on kind of evolution for you. You have the Knight of Wands. They're saying, look at, the Knight of Wands is confident and enthusiastic. Yeah, he can trip and stumble. He don't give a shit. He just does himself off, and he keeps on going. He keeps on going because he has faith in himself. He trusts that what he's feeling, the passion that's rising up in him, that he trusts, that he knows, and he moves with it. This energy, this motivation. You have the Knight of Swords, staying committed, strong, focused here, trusting that whatever pops up, don't make conjecture, don't future trip. Anything can pop up, good and bad. That doesn't matter. That's life. But you must keep going regardless. The solutions card, look at, it's going to take patience and self-control. I'm seeing a big theme of self-control and discipline here. And trust me, I'm not preaching. But anything that you want to accomplish, whether it's health, happiness, security, whatever, it takes consistency. Look at the gym. You don't go for 1 week and have a six-pack. Consistency. Consistency is key. Whether you want to master something in your field, have a long-term relationship, good health, it's key. And they're saying, look at, success is going to come from compromise and objectivity. There really is a need for you to be objective, a little bit more logical. Do I have what I want? Not everything, but do I have what I need? Yes. Move. 7 of Cups. So when you have the 7 of Cups, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, my nephews are Pisces, it's time to make a decision. We're kind of making things a little bit more complicated. And yeah, it can feel very complicated when the emotions are involved. But the 7 of Cups are like, look at, you staying in this weird, I don't know, ifs, what, that's more toxic to the body than anything else. So 7 of Cups is like, it's time to make a decision. What do I want? Where do I want to go? What is it? Left, right, up, down, A, B, C, D. But it really is time to get clear on what it is you can make a decision on. And you know what you can make a decision on. And get to action. All these cards are incredibly action-oriented. Cut the fat. You know, Francie, my sister, cut the shit. Get to it, you know. And this is a dirty analogy, but it's like shit or get off the pot. You know, that's what my dad always says too. Pardon my French, but this is what this feels like. Like, come on. The universe loves you, and it knows what you're capable of, and it knows why you incarnated. You have a purpose. You have a service. Let's get it done. 2 of Wands. Love it. You're not going to walk this alone. You're not. You started with the Page of Cups, and you ended with the 2 of Wands. You're going to walk this path with somebody or people. But these are soulmates. These are people who understand you intuitively. These are soulmate cards for sure. Now, people always like to think romantically. Can it be? Yeah. But that's not the point of this. The point is that whoever this is has the same vision, drive, long-term goals and mission. And they're good communicators, and they work beside you and with you. And how you guys help each other move forward. Pisces, take that first step. Be brave. Walk in that direction. Don't worry. Sometimes we look at a shadow and we're so scared, and the shadow's being cast by something this small. Walk. And the universe is going to send people or someone to walk with you, because this is what you came to do. This is the work you came to do. You came to be disciplined, focus, hone your craft, do what you came here to do, whether this is a great idea, your work, your business, whatever. I don't care what it looks like outside, guys. The physical reality came from the unseen, and it was brought forth from mass and individual consciousness. Focus. Life has not stopped. It has just changed. Change with it. Move, flow, shift out of lower consciousness of uncertainty and fear, and shift over here. You might say, oh, that's easy to say. Yeah, it is easy to say. I'm not saying it has to be easy to do, but it actually isn't as hard as you think. It's just like when we make it hard. You ever like put something off and then like you do it and you're like, that only took like 3 hours. Why did I put that shit off so long? The idea is what's bigger, you know? So get to it. The universe has faith in you. Have faith in yourself. You got this. Sometimes I ask the divine, whatever you want to call it, help me to see myself the way you see me, because the love and our perfection as a soul we're unlimited. So guys, whatever this is, I'm so pumped. Get it done, Pisces. Thank you for what you do. If you are still confused, I do soul readings to help you figure out purpose, service, lesson, healings, or more in-depth teaching. Or if you just want to cut cords, I have a free link down below. Cut the cords of like this heaviness, this yuckiness that we're feeling, so we can get clear, aligned, and move forward. Otherwise, Pisces, so much love to you guys. I hope this serves you, and I will see you next week for next week's readings.